you guys? I'm Masquerade Chick and I'm going to be talking about my Feel-Good-A-Thon TBR. First prompt is read a book you have high hopes for. So I'm going to read Whisper. So for 2.5 years, Jane Doe has been locked up in an underground government facility. And in that time, she hasn't uttered a single word. So because she hasn't uttered a single word, the government facility has decided to ship her off to this guy, Landon Ward. So Jane starts getting attached to Ward, and it seems like he's a really nice guy, but then things start to happen, and she accidentally reveals her biggest secret, and she starts to talk. And apparently that's a no-no. So there must be some pretty intense stuff going on, but I'm looking forward to this. And also, I just have to say, she's been in there for 2.5 years. Juliet Ferrars could never. I'm just saying. So the next prompt is read a short book. So I picked Once Upon a Time Red's Untold Tale. Now, technically it's not a short book because it's 400 pages, but it's tiny and it has big font. So I'm counting it. So this takes place while Red is 16. She still has her crush on Peter. Granny has given her this cloak. And of course, Red is afraid of wolves. Obviously, she's not going to be afraid of them for long, as we all know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Once Upon a Time was my all-time favorite show back in 2015. Like, I went through the whole series. The only thing I didn't watch for Once Upon a Time was season 7, which you can't really say that was really Once Upon a Time. That was a total reboot thing that no one wanted. I don't remember much about Red as a character from the show. I hope this novelization of her character is a good time. Next up is finish or continue a series. So I'm gonna read Imagine Me. So this is the finale of the Shatter Me series, and obviously Ignite Me was the finale, but this is the real deal. So I'm hoping it's a good time. I've heard the good, I've heard the bad. So I'm hoping it's a good time. Shatter Me is not my thing. Like, I really don't like it, but I have all the books, so yeah. I'm hoping it's a good time. It sounds pretty interesting. I'm really hoping it is worth my time. Please. Next up is read a book with your favorite trope. So I'm going to be reading The Cruel Prince. And Jude and Carden straight up hate each other, as you can see. Prince Carden, he is cruel. Wow. But Enemies to Lovers is the best. No one can tell me different. It's great. I'm looking forward to seeing their romantic journey. I cannot wait. And of course, there's other things that happen in the story besides the whole romance, but I'm not really gonna get into it because I'm just like, I'm here for the romance. But yeah, I'm hoping it's a good time. Next up is read a book you picked up because you love the cover. So I picked Serpent and Dove. The concept really didn't captivate me. I just was like in love with the cover. I don't know about this book. I've heard good reviews, I've heard bad reviews. I'm a little curious where I will end up on, but hopefully it's a good time. Next up is read one of the host's favorite books. So I'm going to be reading An Ember in the Ashes. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I've heard basically only good things, so I'm really hoping it's a good time. Next up is reread an old favorite, so I'll read Angel Fall. It is by far my favorite book. The Fifth Wave has been my favorite book for the longest of times, but Angel Fall definitely surpasses it. It's a good time. I'm looking forward to rereading it. Next up is read a book younger you would have loved, so I'm going to read Snow Like Ashes. The reason I decided to do this one for this prompt is because I did get this book when I was younger, so I figure as much. I'm sure younger me would have loved it because I picked it up. It's a fantasy. Fantasy really isn't for me, but I'm hoping it reignites my love for fantasy. I don't know. It should hopefully be fun. It's a great cover for sure. Next up is read a book by an author you've never read before. So I'm going to read She's With Me. Now, She's With Me is, of course, a Wattpad book and is published using Wattpad books. So, like, Alright, now this is happening. I've read a couple Wattpad books published, and almost all of them have been bad, but hopefully this is a good time. It sounds like it has at least a little bit of thriller aspect to it, so hopefully it's a good time. It could easily not be, but I have high hopes. Let it be good, please. And that is going to be it for my Feel-Good-A-Thon TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.